In today's breaking news, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse just dropped the biggest bombshell to date. He expects new highs in the crypto market this year 2024 due to the possibility of positive regulatory dynamics in the United States. To quote Brad Garlinghouse, as per CNBC, the overall market cap of the crypto industry is easily predicted to double by the end of this year 2024, as is impacted by all these macro factors like the arrival of the first US spot Bitcoin ETF and the upcoming so-called Bitcoin halving. So he's predicting that the crypto market will double in size to $5 trillion by the end of this year 2024. This is absolutely insane, and for a number of groundbreaking reasons. For one, $5 trillion is actually a very conservative bet. Institutional calculators are predicting at least quadruple that number. But more importantly, as highlighted in this post from Luke Thomas, in all of his 7 years of monitoring Ripple, he has never once witnessed Brad Garlinghouse himself explicitly providing market indicators. So it seems there are significant developments on the horizon of a crypto land, especially for Ripple and XRP. This is the most shocking element of this story, something that cannot be overlooked. Normally, it's Ripple CTO David Schwartz that provides the market indicators. So for Brad Garlinghouse himself to do so for the first time is a much bigger deal than people seem to be giving it credit for. Furthermore, as highlighted in this post from Cyprus, there have been far too many so-called coincidences today. The day of the eclipse no less, a little bit too convenient for my liking if you ask me. Brad Garlinghouse dropping this bombshell, but also the CHIPS or CHIPS ISO 20022 migration has been confirmed today. This has been confirmed from BNY Mellon, a massive financial institution, but they also confirmed that on the 10th of March 2025 next year, FedWire Big Bang migration plan for US banks, and November 2025 target for full migration for the Swift community. FedWire is a Ripple partner and they're connected to Ripple and Swift as well. But this is a very, very big announcement. And to continue with Ripple's recent announcement of a stablecoin on the XRP ledger, this is why XRP will melt faces. This is why XRP will make millionaires, why XRP cannot remain dirt cheap. As stated Ripple CTO David Schwartz, a high quality USD stablecoin on the XRP ledger that uses XRP as the native currency to facilitate trades between other assets, as well as the automated market maker, to which we've just received an announcement from the Good Morning Crypto that this just in, the XRP Ledger AMM fix is now live, which is very, very good news. So Ripple's future is already set in stone, and with that in mind, I highly and strongly encourage you to listen very closely to this video, a question asked by the Digital Perspective, Bradley Kimes, about globalization and how Ripple will become a stable value exchange mechanism for all.
Hi, my name is Bradley Kimes from Investment Perspectives and Cryptonaires documentary. I wanted to ask a question about globalization. If you could talk about the idea of the old concept of the banker coin and a neutral asset being in place of a global reserve status of the dollar, and possibly that being XRP.
You know, what you're asking for is whether there's a possibility of a global currency, and to some extent that's what Libra was trying to do. And as I understand it, that's different from what XRP is trying to do. And the reason is as follows. As soon as you go to maintaining the value, right, some kind of stable coin, a whole set of regulatory concerns get triggered. I have to make sure that there is corresponding financial or real assets backing this notional value that they seek to maintain. That looks a lot more like a bank, right? Because you're promising some claims which are fixed. And that requires regulation for reasons I just talked about. Now, once you get an army of regulators, every central bank looking at it, then the question is, have you added a whole set of transaction costs to this, and is it worth, is it that useful? As I understand it, what is attempted with XRP is not so much maintaining the value, but offering a vehicle for exchange, which is quite different, because there you can have value fluctuating. All you need is value to be stable for 10 seconds while the whole transaction takes place. And as a result, there's a whole different need for regulation. You don't need to regulate value. I don't care. So long as there is some value, the transaction can certainly take place. And as a regulator, I'm not so worried about either this displacing my fiat currency, because you're moving from one fiat currency to another. It's just an interim value, and it's a means of exchange, but it's neither a store of value nor a unit account, etc., etc.
This is the reason why XRP was created for institutional use and not for retail, why XRP was created for 4 to 5 digits, because XRP is going to solve a multi-trillion dollar problem, and inevitably will play a crucial role in replacing SWIFT. As we can hear in this interview from Gilbert Verdian, Quant CEO and founder, as well as Dominic Hobson, we are slowly but surely witnessing the obsolescence of the SWIFT system over a period of time, because it's old. But the new gen tech like Ripple's will replace it. Pay close attention.
And this may be a stupid question, but do you ever worry that by providing these interconnectors between the different presently siloed systems, whether they're blockchain based or traditional systems, does that inadvertently achieve the opposite of what's intended? That actually it enables systems which have outlived their usefulness, should we say, to continue to exist longer than they should. In other words, interoperability rescues them from their own obsolescence. Is that a stupid question or not?
I think, with any technology, it evolves based on business need. So yes, we've seen different systems that have been running for 30 years and they're still running, and they might continue to run for another 30 years. But those systems have been so critical because they're deemed national infrastructure. They're so critical to a process. It could be pre-trade, trade, post-trade. It's very difficult to replace those. So they will have their place, and they will be integrated into whatever else we're building in terms of infrastructure. But eventually what will happen is that they will reach a point where it's too costly to reinvest into that system or to run that system. And then we'll see examples of coexistence happening where that similar functionality can be done on a new modern system on a different technology stack that is more future-proof. And then you'll see that evolution and the transition of volumes from the legacy to the new. And eventually the legacy can be decommissioned and retired. Again,
very, very big news, massive news even, and the only thing that is holding XRP's price back right now, that's holding Ripple back right now, is Gary Gensler's tyranny, his egregious oversight, his long-standing lawsuit against Ripple and XRP, to which it is confirmed we are at the endgame. Ripple is about to get a settlement deal. That's not speculation, that is going to happen. It's strongly believed throughout the whole community. It is inevitable. So as a closer, I have this very big video here from the Good Morning Crypto regarding the opinions of some of the biggest names in the crypto space. Ripple XRP settlement analysis. Will the SEC really get the $2 billion they asked for? Let me know what you think down in the comments below.
Johnny, there's a bunch of exciting news, and while we have you here for just a couple of minutes, let me play this short video and get your opinion, because we want to talk about the settlement between Ripple and XRP. And there's two things we're going to break down throughout these next couple of minutes while we have Johnny and Gonzo both here. We are going to talk about this. First of all, will the SEC actually get $2 billion out of Ripple? Here's a little insight. No way. Second thing, what will they use to pay the SEC? That's a new debate that's entering the conversation. But I want to start off this whole topic with a very short video here. This is about 60 seconds from Meta lawman James Murphy. He's talking about how because there's no clients harmed, Ripple will not be paying a fine. Here we go.
The bigger argument here, in my view, is Ripple caught a very, very lucky break recently. The Second Circuit Court of Appeals ruled at the end of last year that in order for there to be disgorgement, there have to be victims of the fraud.
Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.